Uncle, I know you must have mixed feelings about seeing me. But I want you to know, I am so sorry, Uncle. I am so sorry and ashamed of what I did. I don't know how I can ever make it up to you, but How can you forgive me so easily? I thought you would be furious with me.
I was never angry with you. I was sad because I was afraid you lost your way.
I did lose my way.
But you found it again.
How much did you tell him?
What? You mean about the bad thing? How this bad place is where bad gems came to grow more bad gems? Is that what you're talking about?
They grew other gems here?
Amethyst, he's not ready.
Oh, but don't worry, Steven. Everything's just fine now.
Amethyst?
It all worked out. We won.
Stop.
And we shut this place down so the
Stop.
Earth would be safe from parasites like me.
Amethyst, that's enough.
Pearl?
Steven, I'm sorry. I never wanted you to see this horrible place.
Then why don't you just admit it? I'm just an embarrassment to you!
Amethyst! Wait!
I don't want to fight you!
I wouldn't want to fight me neither!
You guys, stop it!
Stay out of it!
Amethyst, stop this! You can't beat me!
I don't care! I'm not gonna let you stand there and remind me of everything I hate about myself! I never asked for it to be this way. I never asked to be made.
Why couldn't we take her down, just like any other criminal?
Because she's not just another criminal. She's Terra. She was a Titan. She was our friend.
Terra was never our friend. She was a liar and a spy, trained by Slade and sent to destroy us. She's evil. Always has been, always will be.
You don't know what you're talking about, okay, Raven? She's made some serious mistakes, but she's not...
Hey, man, the girl wrecked my car. Seems pretty evil to me.
This isn't a joke. I knew her better than anyone. I know all the terrible things she's done, and I know exactly how messed up she is. But she's not evil. We can't just give up on her.
Beast Boy, she's working for Slade.
When you were working for Slade, did we give up on you?
My whole plan fell apart. I messed up again.
What are you talking about?
It doesn't matter.
No, Mija. It does matter. You don't want to leave the demon realm, do you?
Of course not. But
You keep messing up? Messing up is a part of living. You don't think I've ever messed up before? Ha! Okay, well, once I scheduled my wisdom tooth surgery the day before my wedding. Oh, then there was that time I got road rage and didn't realize I was cursing out your new principal. And, you know, I sold energy drinks for a pyramid scheme for 3 years. And of course, I was convinced we should move to Gravesfield to be closer to that fancy hospital. You know how that ended. And worst of all, I didn't stand up for you when you needed me most. I forgot about the Astral Oath.
the what?
The Astral Oath is a promise made between Captain Avery and his family to love and protect each other just as they are, through supernovas and solar winds.
Mom, are you a secret nerd?
I had a hard time growing up. I was afraid you would too. My biggest mistake was trying to protect you by changing this beautiful, good witch into something she wasn't.
I think I just realized something. I don't know why it took me so long to figure out. The only thing I've ever really wanted was to be understood.
Ace.
Did you like playing with my new Royal Flush gang?
Can't say that I did.
Yeah, they aren't any fun at all. I gave them their powers and they still hardly ever play with me.
Can't imagine why.
When I was little, Cadmus used to make me play all kinds of games, but they weren't any fun either. They'd strap me into their machines and poke wires into my brain. Ace, can you move this object with your mind? Yeah, I can move it. They weren't really games, you know. They were training me, turning me into a weapon for justice, they said. They got their weapon. I got cheated out of my childhood.
I know what that's like.
You do, don't you? You don't have to answer. I read your mind. That's how I knew you weren't going to use Mrs. Waller's weapon on me.
No, I wasn't.
You were going to try and talk me into fixing what I've changed. Before I die.
Yes.
I'm dying very soon.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Could you stay with me? I'm scared.
Gotta get you off this tub.
It's too late. She's gonna blow before she sinks.
Shannon, stop! Save them?
I was just in it for the bucks. I never meant for this to happen.
Wait! Sandy, let go!
The heat from the explosion. It must have glazed him. You wanted a big score, Marco? As far as I'm concerned, you just scored about as big as a man can.
I'm coming!
There were too many, Ben. The Florana weren't gonna stop until they had one of us.
She sacrificed herself to save me! It should have been me! It should have been me! It should have been me!
It's so pretty. I'm sure your mom's gonna love it.
Yeah.
What's she like?
My mom? Kind. In her own way. But strict, too. She wanted me to study more. Thought I goofed off too much. We didn't always see eye to eye. She annoyed me sometimes, too. Like, in the kitchen, she'd always sing these goofy Thai love songs, and man, was her singing bad. Woof. That woman was beyond tone deaf. You know, the funny thing is, right now, I would give anything just to hear her singing. Whoa! Sorry, I just, need a moment.
It's cool you know your mom, though. Mine passed away when me and Polly were really young. I don't even remember what she looked like, really, much less the sound of her voice. You know, I've always wondered, can you miss someone you never actually knew? That's silly. I mean, of course you can't.
You're still playing it safe. You're still afraid.
Yeah, I'm afraid. And you should be too. As a ghost, I forgot my human life. So what if as a human, I forget my afterlife.
And me.
Yeah, you! And then where would your perfect life be, huh?
I miss you, Scratch. So much. But maybe you won't forget.
But maybe I will.
But maybe you won't, okay? You're right. It's a risk. But risks are what make life worth living. Taking risks is how you know you're actually alive. You didn't stop playing it safe when you became a ghost, Scratch. You hid yourself away in the attic, shut yourself off from the world, and never let anybody in. You weren't brave. You were scared of being hurt, rejected.
Being left behind.
Yeah, but that's not who you are anymore. You've changed. You've made friends. You're brave now, brave enough to share yourself with the world. And even if you forget me, I know you won't forget that. You can't stay here, Scratch. You've got to go live your life.
Why you always gotta be right, Mal?
It's my curse.
If I don't remember you, I'm sorry.
Well, I will always remember you. Forever, friend.
Dream Team? You and me?
For all eternity.
I'm sorry, Wirt.
No, Greg. It's my fault we ended up here. Everything's been my fault. I should have been more.
No, I mean, my rock facts rock.
What?
I stole it, Wirt. I stole it from Mrs. Daniels' garden. I'm a stealer, and that's a rock fact.
What? No, Greg, that doesn't matter.
It does matter. You have to return it for me, okay?
No, you can give it to her yourself. Come on. We gotta get Jason Funderburker home, right?
Jason Funderburker, the perfect frog name.
Greg? Greg?
Let's get him out of this, come on!
Yeah. Come on!
It's gonna be fine, Wirt.
Give me my lantern.
Your lantern?
No way, we need this thing.
Yeah, I'm keeping this. I have to get Greg home.
Your brother is too weak to go home. He will soon become part of my forest.
I won't let that happen.
Well then, perhaps we better make a deal.
Deal? Ooh.
I can put his spirit in the lantern. As long as the flame stays lit, he will live on inside. Take on the task of lantern bearer, or watch your brother perish.